That's what's been happening with me also. So yeah, okay. So what were you saying, Mickey? What's going on with you?
About a half an hour, 45 minutes ago, I started to having the hiccups, and I haven't had the hiccups for a long, long time. I can't even remember when is the last time I had a hiccup, but
What's that?
I'm getting hiccups, so I don't know if it's something to do with
I'm gonna mute.
acid reflux or I don't know, but I hope it will stop soon.
So you're having hiccups just from just water hiccups?
Yes, I try everything. I try drink water. I try to hold my breath. It doesn't work. It's been almost like a 45 minutes.
Oh, wow.
I know it's strange. Hopefully it stops
I ha
soon.
I haven't had the hiccups yet.
Oh, okay. So how's everybody doing?
I'm good, definitely. I feel fine. I have no hunger, no issues whatsoever, so I'm feeling good.
Great.
Yeah. Where is everybody? Claire, are you there?
Yeah, hey, I just woke up, so sorry for
Oh,
jumping.
it's morning time for you, huh?
Yeah, yeah,
So what day
yeah,
are we on? Are you on February 6th?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, but like I told you guys, like how I broke it in the beginning, so I'm gonna do an extra day ahead of you guys. So,
Right.
you guys finish up the story. It's only one more day. But yeah, this morning, I mean, yesterday when I went to the beach, I got a little bit burnt, and then I put some aloe vera on, and then I woke up, and I obviously probably didn't put enough aloe vera on, and I'm feeling kind of like, whoa, even like a bit more dizzy, probably because I'm sun kissed, so than usual. So a little bit hot today, and the weather's kind of humid, so yeah. But I've
Right.
just started. So, yeah. How's everyone doing?
Everyone is good. I was today I was filming some cooking classes, so oh, that whole thing about preparing food once again, but the food came out really good and I ate it through my nose. So, you know, I feel good. I mean, I'm tired because I'm like an early riser. I'm up at like 4 in the morning. So I'm exhausted right now and I'm as soon as this is over, I'm gonna go to bed. But no, my I don't have any hunger. I feel really good. It's getting through those first few days is the hardest. And after that, I'm just gonna fly like a butterfly. Van, are you there?
Yeah, I'm right here. Yeah, I'm in the same boat with you. Like the first 2 days for me were very, and they weren't that hard, but I did have the headache, I had the lightheadedness, I had a pain in my left side for a little while, and once I got going, it was really it was a breeze from that point. So I think once you get over the hump, whatever your hump is, it could be 2 days, 3 days, it could be 10 days, but you will get over it. I believe that you'll get over it unless you have some serious medical issues that require, some sort of attention. I think you'll get over the hump. Like I said, depends on what that is for you. For me, it's like 2 days. For some people, it's 5 days. You know, but you'll get over it. And once you do, you can fly like an eagle.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Actually,
me.
after you were gonna say something?
No, I was gonna say me too. My second, third day was the hardest, but now I'm feeling, great. This morning I went to a yoga class and I did some stretches, and after that I feel wonderful. I mean, it was so much energy came out of me, and it was great. So I just want to share with you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the yoga is pretty good for now. Light stretches, breathing exercises. There's this thing I'm doing called, I haven't really done it the way I should, but I try to squeeze it in if I can. It's called bioenergetic breathing. And there's a guy on YouTube named Elliot Hulse, and he's like a strength trainer. And he has this thing called breathing through your balls. And he literally shows you, but the way he does it, you can imagine that you're breathing through your balls, and that's for everybody, not just men. And he has, I recommend everybody
how do women breathe through their balls? Man,
well,
you're so sick.
well, most women have balls too, if you know what I mean. But that's another story. But anyway.
What are you saying?
I mean, you've never had somebody tell you got a lot of balls, Sky. You got a lot of balls.
Okay, I do have a lot of balls, but
exactly.
I don't know how I breathe through that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's gonna show you. So all you got to do is YouTube Elliot Hulse, Hulse. And this guy, he's not only a strength trainer, he's a very intellectual guy. I've learned a lot about.
I follow him.
I'm sure you do.
He's a light-skinned guy, black guy.
Yeah, with the gray eyes, right?
Yeah, I follow him.
Yeah, Elliot Hulse is amazing. I mean, I learned this breathing technique through him. I learned a lot of things through him, and actually, it goes so perfectly with fasting. When you get through with his breathing and stretching, that's all the exercise you need for the day. Because it's not just breathing; it's yelling, it's it's things like that, and it's like you really get these all the tensions out. It's not too strenuous. It's not, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah, that's good. That's cool. Breathing through my balls. I think I'll try that.
Yeah, just put in Elliot Hulse bioenergetic breathing. It's gonna come right up.
All right, you've given us some new fun things to do now with this water fast, huh?
Oh, you'll love it. I'm telling you, you'll love it. You will love it. And if you're like
I love it already, and I didn't try it yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, trust me, Skies, you will love it. You will love it.
That is funny. That is so funny. Wow. I thought I was tired. You woke me up. So meanwhile, what do you guys do for fun?
Go to the beach.
Are you near the beach?
Yeah, not far. It's a bit of a bus ride, but not really. It doesn't take that long. Probably about 20 minutes if that.
20 minutes? That's not long.
Yeah.
What about you, Prema and Mickey? What do you guys do for fun?
I do pussy breathing.
What? What the heck is going on today? Oh, I think people are high on water. What in the hell? Oh my goodness.
You see, I'm a queen, so I have to do royal things.
Oh my goodness. What in the world
Wow.
is that?
Well, if you're doing all that, I need to come see you.
Wow, that is disgusting.
Oh well, tonight court is kind of wide.
Oh my God, yeah.
For me, I play with my two Chihuahua that I have. They're like my children, so they give me a hope and love, and they're nice, cute. That's my fun.
Gotcha. Van, what about you? Are you able to talk about something besides balls and pussy?
Well, I was just going to say something, but no, I'll just be cool with that. Actually, I enjoy talking to people. Um, I enjoy. I'll go to Barnes and Noble a lot, like especially during a time like this, and I'll just go and I'll just stay there. Right now, I'm assisting at a seminar type course, and I get fun out of that. And while I'm fasting, I just take it easy. I don't do a whole lot of running around, but I pick little things I can do, like going to the bookstore is really relaxing to me. Things like that. I read. I love to read. I'm on YouTube a lot. Things like that. I just want to take it easy. I try. I can go out to dinner. Supposed to be going out to dinner for my birthday, but I'm not going to eat. And the person was like, well, I don't want to do that because I'm going to eat in front of you. I was like, trust me, I can handle it. I've done it before. I want you to enjoy yourself. You enjoy yourself for my birthday. And I'll just re up on the water. So she's agreed to go out with me, and we'll just do it like that. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine. I have fun just knowing what I'm doing. What I'm doing is I get so much fun out of it. Like I said, fasting is fun for me for some reason. I'm enjoying it. I don't know. I think I'm a little not there.
Well, that's good. I could tell you that I get great joy, and this is strange because I wasn't really this person before, and this must mean that I'm old and crotchety or something. I don't know. But I get great joy from watching really cool shows on TV. I mean, I don't watch TV, I watch them online. But I just, right before this call started, I was watching Celebrity Apprentice with the new season with Kenya and Vivica and what they went at it. I watched it on YouTube actually. And it was so terrible. I was like so into it, but it was just entertaining to me. It was really entertaining. And then I also watch another show, and I do all of this online. I watch Once Upon a Time, and I watched the first 3 seasons. I had just found this like a couple months ago, like maybe 2 months ago. No, maybe even a month ago. And I just found Once Upon a Time on Netflix, and it was 3 seasons. So I've been sitting there watching this thing for like the last almost 4 or 5 weeks, and it ended, and so now they're in the fourth season now. And the only place that I could find it, the fourth season was on Hulu Plus. So I
Where did you
but that
watch?
really,
A Celebrity Apprentice? Where did you watch that at?
YouTube, just Google Celebrity Apprentice 2015, and all the shows will come up. And for me, what I enjoy doing is I like I'm a home girl hardcore. Like, I don't go nowhere. I don't have any social life. I don't go out. I am here, like, I'm in here like swimwear. I rather folks come to me. I like this the home base. I'm a home girl. I'm here all the way. I only go out to get things and come back. And if I don't have to go get them and someone else will, better for me. And that's how I am. I literally, I know this sounds really sick, but there have been times when I've been in this house for 2 weeks straight and never left. And I'm okay with that. But, I do need a little socializing, but the only kind of socializing I like to do is going out to dinner. I don't want to go to a club and stuff because I don't care about that anymore. I think I've done that in, maybe every now, like a house party, like somebody's home, but not, that club scene is just so, it's just something I just don't like about it, I guess. That's me.
And I think the club scene's like all about the drinking and stuff as well. I'm just so over that. I don't want to drink anymore. Full stop. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
another thing. Like, I don't drink at all, so clubs will never, you know, I'm sitting there with a bottle of water, you know? So, Anybody else want to share their wonderful life?
Hi, Sky. Can you tell us a little bit more about the your cooking class today? And also, I'm not sure if you look at it, but I sent the message out in the Hangout, and I was asking you if you could share us coconut yogurt. It was that would be great. So how things went your cooking class?
Oh, it was great. I did a Puerto Rican vegetarian cooking class. I have another chef. She's a friend of mine. She lives around the corner. And we did the class in English and in Spanish so we can cater to the Puerto Rican Latino community. Today we made escabeche de yuca, which is also considered a cassava pickle. We made a guisado de calabacín, which is yellow squash stew. We made, I made like a garden salad with a recao dressing. A recao is like a style of cilantro. They also call it mojito or chimichurri.
Mm.
And then that was it for the meals. We also did a virgin mojito, which is a mint lime drink. And we also did a fruit smoothie. And then so tomorrow we're also going to do like 3 or 4 more dishes to have like a
Wow,
like a
that
packet.
sounds very yummy.
Yeah.
I wish I'll be there in the Puerto Rico, and then I can attend your class. That's very
Yeah.
nice. So
And
did you?
Claire was here in Puerto Rico with me and she helped me film a whole bunch of stuff too while she was here. She has this really nice camera.
Wow,
So Claire's already seen what I do in this little kitchen here.
wow, wonderful. So this time, did you tape it? Is there any way we can see in YouTube or something?
Yeah, once we finish editing it and putting the labels and stuff on it, I'll launch it. You can look either on my website. I'll mention it while we're in the fast because I'll launch it before the fast is over.
Okay, great. Thank
What
you.
did you do with the squash?
We stewed it down with onions, garlic, celery, carrots, and peppers. And didn't add any water. Just stewed it like all the way till it's all soft.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, hunger's coming back, I tell you, just talking about that food stuff. Because I know what it's like at Skies. You can cook.
A foodie's paradise.
Definitely, most definitely.
It's really humbling to, like I said, to prepare food for people. And then I had a bunch of people come and eat it because it was just we have so much food. But it was really humbling having like lots of people come and I'm preparing food and I'm hearing somebody's feedback. Yeah, it's really humbling to prepare food and you're not eating any of it, and you want to, but it's part of the discipline. This is like I won't call it punishment, but I definitely call it like it's discipline. I mean, it's like being the designated driver. When everyone's drinking and partying and you're here drinking a glass of water or juice. So it's discipline. That's all it is. It's discipline all day, and it's good to embrace discipline, because it just seems like the world is spinning out of control at times, and I think it's because we lack discipline. I lack discipline. I mean, I'm very disciplined in many things. Like I'm gangsta in a lot of things, but then there's some things that I'm really not gangsta in. Like I'm lax. So I want to be tight. I feel like if I'm tight in all areas, I think I'll be more successful in life in general. So that's kind of the way I look at it.
So
I
Sky,
agree with. Yeah, go ahead, dear. Go ahead.
okay, so Sky, I know, I guess you are vegan. So how does it, are you vegan from your birth or how did it combat it? Because I'm trying to be, eat as much as healthy, like a utilitarian way. But sometime, I fall off the wagon. I really would like to, but I would like to know more benefit about what's difference vegan eating and the regular, food. And I'm also curious to this group, how many people are like a vegan or vegetarian? So if you could answer me the question.
I don't know everyone's dietary thing, but for me, I've been vegan, veganish, and vegetarian since I was 14 years old. The only thing that I've eaten that would be considered a meat would probably be fish, and that's periodically over the years got into it, then I jump out and I get into it, and right now for the last I don't know how long time I've been vegan, strict vegan. Um, the only time I think sometime late last summer we had pizza, but other than that, I've been vegan ever since. And I host all these wellness retreats, which even helps me more because I do mostly raw for the retreats. So I'm also like 50%, 50, 60%, well, it fluctuates between like 40 and 60% raw vegan. So, for me, I think I forgot your question, but I think that's where I am. I mean, for me, I love it. It's the best decision I've ever made in my life as a young person, and it affected my entire life. Like it affected the way I think about the world, affected the way I relate to people, affected how I had children, how I raised them, how you know that portal opened for me at a very young age, and it affected the way my life was to be, because I think the life that I had before choosing vegetarianism was very mainstream, very regular. Like I
So,
know I know people who are regular to me and they're just regular. There's nothing deep about them. You know what I mean? And I think I changed that paradigm in my life at a very young age.
wow. So you feel very healthy, right?
I'm healthy. I'm overweight too. So that's one reason why fasting is like my way. Because I think before I do the whole workout and get organized with my food eating, because I think I overeat. Um, for me, fasting helps me become disciplined in not overeating because I'm around food 24/7, and I love food and I love to eat. So, I mean, I snack when I'm not hungry, and I eat. Everything is healthy. So like all my like my for my size and my weight fluctuates like on the daily, but for my size, I have perfect health. I don't have any type of cholesterol or diabetes or any type of high blood or any of the issues. I know people smaller than me in weight that have those issues because of what they eat.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that the food has something to do with it. I just have to lower my calorie consumption and work out more, and
Right.
and, and that will be my goal for the rest of my life, is just to like you know and I kind of hate it too, because I just hate those people who can eat whatever the hell they want and eat as
Mm-hmm.
much as they want, and they're just these little thin people.
Yeah,
I'm jealous of them.
right. I agree. But I hear there is a lot like vegan junk food out there. So we
Oh,
we have to
definitely.
watch out. And yeah, and then the pies you holding on your picture, is that vegan pie?
Yeah, that's a raw vegan chocolate pie.
Wow, that looks really good. There is.
Yeah,
Okay, thanks
I
for
make
thanks
pies a
for
lot.
sharing. Yeah, great, great.
So what does everyone do for like working out when they do work out? Or do you guys work out or like what do you do usually?
That's one of my life challenges. When I lived in Hawaii, I did a lot better. But especially now it's winter, it's like I don't do anything. I get up and walk to the kitchen to see what's in there.
Yeah, but I know that feeling. In Australia, the winters can be kind of really like rainy, so you don't want to go anywhere, sort of thing. That's how I feel. But yeah, I mean, I like dancing and stuff like that, and I don't know. It's kind of nice to go out, I guess, sometimes and go for a dance, but you I don't want to be tempted, like, to drink alcohol. So I tend to sort of be more of a homebody myself too nowadays. So yeah, I just wanted to find out what you guys do.
For me, working out, I have a friend who has a boot camp that I joined recently. Um, but I had to stop because of the fast. Because you can't. She wears me out. So I'm gonna jump back in as soon as the fast is over because when I did work out with her, I actually was losing weight and I had results. And everyone who stays in her program loses like 40 to 80 pounds. Like they lose massive weight, they get toned, they get tight. She's also a fitness bikini champion, model, what have you, and she's so disciplined. Like she does fasting. She's vegan too. That's how we found each other. Well, she found me, and then I was like, "What do? You look all tight and cut." And she told me that she's a trainer, and I was like, "I'm there." So as soon as this fast is over, I'm gonna start working out again with her because I I feel like the hardest part about the workout is going to it because once I'm doing it, it's not really difficult. It's not even painful. It's fine. I like it. I enjoy it. I can do it. It's not hard. I challenge, sometimes you're lifting weights or whatever and it's a little, I'm talking.
Could you give me some
And
paper and
just a second, son.
mommy?
So I gotta go, but but yeah, so that's my goal is a fitness boot camp because I need someone to kick my ass to tell me what to do and how to do it, and because I won't motivate myself. I will lay up in this house, and the hardest work I do around here is cooking and cleaning. I don't physically work out. I go walking, but I don't work out in the house. So I need someone to bust my butt, and that's what I'll just pay her to do that.
Well, I'm coming to Puerto Rico. I'm going to kick your behind. How about that? I'm going to show you how to breathe through your balls.
Yeah, that would be fun. I'm very interested in seeing that, but I'm scared too.
Oh, scared of what?
It just sounds a little gross to me,
No, no. Well, check it out. Check it out. Trust me, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I wouldn't recommend something to you that, you wouldn't. That's not an integrity. You will love it, Sky. All of you would. Like, check him out. He's the real deal, by the way.
Check.
Guess what, Bam? Since you introduced us the breathe through the ball stuff, my hiccup is gone. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. But I know we don't have much time on this call, so I just wanted to say that, well, first of all, this fast has kind of, like we were talking about, like being a designated driver, like you can't eat the food, but everyone else can. And, like me, I usually cook food for people, even during the fast. Well, my son, he went to the National Guard, so this fast I'm not cooking for basically anybody. But I remember when I remember how enriching that felt to be taking care of someone else. So like Scott said, the designated driver. It's a perfect analogy because that's what it is. Like you're taking care of others, but really in reality you're taking care of yourself even better, for a short period of time. But before we wrap it up, and I don't know how much longer you guys want to stay on. I'm kind of in the middle of a course. I just wanted to address I'm hearing feedback.
I'm hearing feedback.
Can everybody mute? Thank you. Yeah, I want to address on the PM call what we addressed on the AM call, which is the use of enemas. Sky brought up a very good point from a guy. I think his name is Shelton. And I read the post that you put up, Sky. He makes a lot of great points. Obviously, guys from that era, like they knew what they were talking about. It was a whole different time. But the only thing I had in I don't want to say that I was against what he was saying, because I'm not. I think what he's saying is true, but he comes off a little aggressive for me. Like it seems like like he kind of was on the attack on some of the people that kind of went against or contradicted his views. But I understand in that time, that was the style. Everybody was a quack to somebody, if they didn't do it the way they did it. Oh, this guy's a quack, that guy's a quack. I kind of got that from him, but I had to remember that was the time that they were in. And I get that. It's just like when the world is flat. When everybody thought the world was flat, it was heresy to think anything different. So I get that. And we also have to take into account that he's saying don't use, alternate methods to move your bowels during a fast. I'm saying that back in that time, the food quality was a lot different. It was better. We had a lot of vitamins and nutrients in the soil that we don't have now. I mean, if there was any GMOs back then, they probably were that we don't know about, but it was very little. Like now, is anything a tomato that they're saying is a tomato today? Are we really eating avocados? Like we don't really know. So I would use the enemas and the colonics just to get as much of that stuff out of me as I could, just because of the food quality. There was, everything today is a non-food pretty much. There's so many additives. Anything you turn around in the bottle and read it in the supermarket, it's a non-food. So at the end of the day, unless you're growing it yourself and your soil is enriched like hell, you're not really eating the best quality. And I think back then the quality was different. Maybe maybe that was maybe that's a different way of looking at it. But today, I think that I know I will use a alternate method, because first of all, I don't even trust the damn food. And if it's in me somewhere and I'm actually fasting, I might as well just get it out, while I can, because when I go back to eating it, it's still going to be in there. So I just wanted to address that. But I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just saying we have to take a look at also the time and the era, because back then the food quality was amazing compared to today. And now we're dealing with Monsanto, and we're dealing with all these other clowns that are, sabotaging our health. So we got to look at it like that too. I'll mute myself.
Yeah, I so agree with you, Ben, because even when we go to grocery store, it's very scary to look at things, almost 60%, 70% maybe, things, we shouldn't eat, and then back then, there was no GMO or nothing. Vegetable is a vegetable. There is no GMO or, Monsanto. So I completely agree. And also, I freaked out when I first time seen the YouTube video about parasite. There was a parasite. It's like 6-inch to 12-inch long. If you Google it or the YouTube, you can see the video. It's very gross and so freaked me out. The doctor went into the 9-year-old boys or something, or like a macho man, whatever. They took it out, parasite. It looks just like a spaghetti. It's like huge. It's like that really freaked me out. And if that thing is in our body, I definitely, have to do something about it. And I'm just hoping this water fast will shrink them, because we're not feeding them, so shrink them or something. But after we do that, maybe it's the best idea to do at least like a warm water enema or something to, help us eliminate all the, things we don't need. So that's my thought too. But thank you for sharing.
Welcome.
Well, I'm ready to go.
Okay, before we wrap up, very quickly, does anybody have any parting sharing they want to do? Very quickly, though, because we got to sign off.
Well, I didn't drink enough water today, and so now I'm trying to make up for it. But other than that, I did good.
Well, how are you
I do have
feeling? Are
some.
you? Go ahead, dear. Go ahead.
Um, I realized that I had some Perrier, no, Pellegrino water today, some sparkling water. And let me tell you, that made me so happy. And the cool thing about Pellegrino is it has minerals in it. And I don't know, I don't consider that a plain water, but it there's I think there's a sodium content or something in it, but it just it just bubbly. It just felt like food to me, you know? It just did something. I don't know if you guys want to try that. I don't know if that's even on the list for waters, but it was water to me, and I was too happy. So I just wanted to share that. That's it.
Nice, thank
Okay. All right, guys. What's happening? Is it a wrap?
Yep.
you.
Hey, Prema, before we leave, how you feeling? I know you said you didn't drink enough water.
You can tell looking at me, I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah, you sure do. And let me ask you, what's that crown you have following you? How do you do that? That's nice.
It's in the effects on the
I
left.
love it. That's cute. All right, guys. Well, if that's all anybody has, we could wrap this up. Once again, I want to thank you, Mickey. I want to thank you, Claire, Prema, and of course the incomparable Sky Juice. And everybody, when you get a chance, log on to skyjuice.com. That's Sky, SKAI, juice.com. And if you're on Facebook, go to Sky's Online Wellness Center. Okay, and we're going to wrap this up. We thank you all for viewing, and come back tomorrow, 8:30 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 in the evening, Eastern Standard Time, whatever that means to you. Well, we love to have you, and we thank you all. Thanks. We're out.
Thank you. Good night, all.